Yo, yo, what's good? How y'all feeling? What's popping with y'all, man? Just wanted to come tap in for a daily check-in. How y'all doing today? How y'all day going? How y'all day going today, man? My day hasn't started out so well, man. Wanted to come and chop it up with y'all to see how y'all day. Maybe some of y'all having a good day today that could spark a little good energy into mine. I got a message that I want to talk about today about simplifying your life. Simplifying your life. I think we be doing too much. I think I be doing too much. Trying to do too much. Feel me? I want to talk about that today. Do me a favor, share this to your feed. Right, we'll be talking about simplifying your life today. Um, if you want to support me, even if you can't stay for the whole live, just share this to your news feed so other people can see it and maybe they can join and maybe it can help them in their life. I definitely would appreciate you. And if you are able to join, and even if you watch this video later, you can still interact with me as we go throughout the live. Just leave comments. I come and check this, a few times a day. So if you ask me a question or if you comment on something that I say, I will come back and come and comment with you and talk to you about whatever it is. All right. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the love. What up, P Ward? What's poppin', G? What's going on, bro? Yes, sir, man. We're gonna be talking about simplifying your life, man. Like I said, I woke up today, unfortunately, not in a great space, right? My mood was very low, right? Real low vibration type shit. And, I still went ahead and did my morning routine, right? I meditated, I prayed, and did all of that. And, I kind of felt a little better, a little bit more clear, but still I was in this very, very low mood. And I just been in deep thought. And I had two conversations with people that I care about a lot in my life. I had a conversation with Jaleesa and I had a conversation with Daryl. And both of them, in so many words, gave me the same advice. You know what I'm saying? Just to simplify your life. You know what I'm saying? Go back to the basics. You know what I mean? And I don't know if y'all like me, but if it's people in your life that you trust with, with decisions and things that you share, you vulnerable with them. And if two people that I care about give me the same advice, that must mean something. You know what I'm saying? Like that gotta mean something. I'm gonna take heed in that. Whether I want to believe it or not, whether I, you know what I'm saying, whether it makes me upset or not. If two people that I care about giving me the same advice, y'all, I'm gonna take heed in that, right? So I just been in deep reflection, thinking about it, you know what I'm saying? And they so right, you know what I'm saying? Simplify your life. Let's get back to the basics. That's what my dog said. My dog said, let's get back to the basics. And that couldn't be so much true. I see he just tapped in on the line. What up, Daryl? What's popping, bro? Yeah, man, get back to the basics, bro. And that's what space I'm in. You know what I'm saying? And those words that both of them shared with me got me right. You know what I'm saying? Put my mindset back in the right place that it needed to be, and just to help me out for my day today. You know what I'm saying? And it just made me realize, you know what I'm saying, something that I've been learned in my life, how to simplify your life. I think a lot of times in life we make our lives a lot more complicated than it has to be because we be adding on all of these different things. You know what I'm saying? Like we trying to do too much. We trying to help too much when we got to take care of ourselves first, right? We got to simplify our life by making sure we good. You know what I'm saying? Making sure the things that we want in our life are taken care of, that we feel stable, that we feel safe, and then we can help other people. That is not selfish. You know what I'm saying? That is not selfish at all. The world may want you to think that that's being selfish, but that is not selfish because if you run it low, how can you help other people? You feel me? So we got to simplify our life and get back to the basics. We got to get back to the basics, right? I'll share my story. I've been doing too much. You know what I'm saying? I got this business, that business, this business, trying to do this, that, all of this. When, nah, I just need to sit still and do one thing for right now, right? The power of doing one thing, that's a gift and a curse for me. I'm so great at so many different things to where I try to do all of them at once. But if you simplify your life and get back to the basics and just maximize that one thing, then that one thing can blossom. And what I had to realize is that once I get that one thing to blossom to its capacity, now I can utilize that for leverage for the other things that I'm good at. But it starts with doing one thing. We got to get back to the basics and simplify our life. What's popping, Ebony? What's popping, Ashley? I appreciate y'all joining my live. Appreciate it. Man, I gotta get you on live real soon. You be talking my same language on y'all feed, man. If y'all here for good support, motivation, personal growth, y'all go follow Ebony. She got something good to say every day. Real high vibration shit, man. Surround yourself with people that got high vibration and positive, good energy, man. She one of those. Y'all go follow her. But yeah, man, it's like doing too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, and what I had to be honest with myself, y'all. I've been doing credit repair and helping people with their credit for a long time. Right. Back in 2021, I stopped. I quit the credit repair business that I started. I cut it off. You know what I'm saying? And I cut it off for a reason. You feel me? Like I really cut it off for a reason. And I got to remember that. You know what I'm saying? And, long story short, I've been trying to operate it in both spaces for a long time, and it's just been wearing me thin, y'all. Like, being a credit coach over here, being a real estate agent over there, and just, oh my God, it really runs me a little thin. So I stopped. I quit my credit repair business. You know what I'm saying? I stopped it and focused solely on being a real estate agent. But y'all, like, one thing that I'm struggling with is the fact that, like, I know how to fix and repair credit so well to where, like, I still feel obligated to teach that or obligated to show that, right? And it's not a bad thing, but it's taken away from me being a real estate agent. It taken away from me, simplifying my life by doing one thing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm having to realize that, y'all. And it's just crazy. It's just crazy that you have to simplify your life. You have to make your life so basic, right, to get so much more out of it, right? I think sometimes we focus on so many other things, and if we just focus on the one thing, then we can have a much more fulfilling life. You feel me? She said, "Is that what you really want to do?" No, it's not what I really want to do, and that's where I struggle at. I feel like I'm obligated in some kind of way because I'm good at it and I learned it and I really want to see other people do it. So I feel obligated. But no, it's not really what I see myself being. I really don't see myself being this credit repair company. Right. Exactly. Go with your heart, get into alignment. That's facts. That is exactly facts. You know what I'm saying? I just gave somebody else that same advice. That's crazy that you say that because I literally just commented on someone's post that had a similar thing that I'm talking about going on in their life, and I told them to go with their heart. And that's exactly what I'm doing, bro. Um, I was on the phone, and it's just I was on the phone with Daryl, and it just so happened that I just blurted out like, "Fuck that! I'm going back to me." You know what I'm saying? I'm about to get back. I'm about to do what I want to do. Right. And I just been thinking about that. You know what I'm saying? Those are the words. Sometimes I don't think we realize when we unconsciously say things and it resonates deeply with us to where we think about it a lot every day or a lot just period, then that's really words that you really need to pay attention to. I don't know what it means for you or what it could mean, but you really have to sit and meditate on those words and think about it because that's something that you need to know in your life. And that's what it was telling me to just go back to just being me. Stop trying to help and do all this extra shit. Just go back to just doing me, being me. You feel me? Doing me, being me. That's what I'm most best at, is when I'm doing the things that I like, the things that I want. You know what I mean? So gotta go with my heart, bro. Just gotta go with my heart and trust and believe that God gonna back that every single time when I'm going with my heart. You know. But it can get confusing at times because sometimes it seems like, you know, you need to be doing something else. You be so sure about this one thing that you got going on, and then when it don't work out, you kind of look back like, damn, I really wanted that and it didn't work out. Why? So it can. And my phone just started going dead. It can be confusing with discernment sometimes. Right. You gotta, really slow down and be patient in your life to have that proper discernment that you need when it comes down to making some of those decisions. What's up, Cassandra? What's up, Dion? I appreciate y'all joining the live. Yeah, I just made a post. Okay, this is good. I can already tell. I just made a post about working all these jobs that didn't make me happy. It caused me resentment. Then listening to people who try to keep me in the box when I belong in big rooms. They wanted to keep me stuck and stagnant because they didn't want me to succeed. Yes, bro. People will project their fears on you, right? Because they feel like they can't do it and they can't be this way. They will say words that resonate with that vibration within them. And those words will come out and they will project fear to you like you can't do that or you don't belong in big rooms. Like you don't or you can't. Like, no, just because you don't think it's possible for yourself doesn't mean that it isn't possible for me. Right. And people gotta stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? That's in Buddhism they call that the self-cherishing mind. In Buddhism, that's what they call the self-cherishing mind when people try to operate in that manner. That's why I'm in cutoff season. I don't care. I'm not listening anymore. Yeah, man. To raise your elevation, uh, you definitely gotta cut off some people. Everybody not going where you going. Everybody not destined to be where you destined to be. Everybody ain't for everybody. I think people just gotta honestly accept that everybody just not every for everybody, and everybody not gonna be for everybody forever. You know what I'm saying? Like we move on, we grow. There's a very such thing as what's the word? Damn, I can't even think of it right now. Growing pains and growing apart. That's what I wanted to say. Growing apart. There's a such thing as growing apart, man. People want different things in life, so naturally, people gonna go separate ways at some point. We don't know when that time comes, but naturally, that's what it is, right? Okay. What up, Rob? What's popping, man? What's up, Cassandra? Cassandra asked a question. Said, "How do you determine when it's time to shoot?" Man, you just got to go with your heart. What I believe when you can find peace in your heart and accept, like, okay, what it is that's going on in your life. I got all of these different things that's going on in my life, right? And when you can find time to accept those things and accept them and make space for them in your life, right? And come to a place with peace with those things, and then go with how you feel at that point. Once you can accept all of the things that's going on, the good and the bad, and when you can find peace with it, right? Then after you find peace, lean into what your heart is telling you to do, what you feel like doing at that point. You can't really make a decision when you under emotional distress, right? You're not thinking clear. Your emotions are taking over. You know what I'm saying? You got to come to a place of acceptance, of a place of peace. Yes. Oh man, I'm glad you said that. Hearts are deceitful if you operating from that heart space. Like if you're not at peace, if you're emotional, let's say you're super sad or super happy about something, right? At that point, your heart can be a little deceitful at that moment because you're thinking with your emotions now. Logic goes out the window a little bit, and now it's more so how I feel because you under so much emotional distress. That's why you have to come to a place of peace. If you come to a place of peace with all of those things, you would what they call equanimity, you're okay with everything that's going on, then you depend on the heart. Then you depend on how you feel. You got to come to a place of peace before you can rely on the heart. Because the heart will have you feeling super one way at any given time, and then everything that aligns with that feeling is it's called confirmation bias. It's called confirmation bias. So if you super mad, everything that's making you mad, if you see people or see people posting about some of those things, like because you're all the way there at that point in your life, at that moment, that shit gonna be like, yeah, I agree. I agree. So your thoughts are the same way. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if you're under emotional distress, like anytime you feel a certain way, your thoughts could keep producing some of the same thoughts about however it is that you feel that time. It's called confirmation bias, bro. You see shit on the internet, people saying the same thing, you feel strongly that way. But then you realize like another day or a year later, you feel totally different from that, right? And because now you're at a place of peace with it, you've accepted it. So now you're able to see it for what it truly is instead of how, you thought it was at that point because you was under emotional stress. So I just had another spiritual awakening. I'm about to make a reel about this when I get some time. Hey man, you make that. Hey, I want to see it, bro. It seems like I be having them often now. I never really opened up a lot about spiritual awakenings on here because I honestly haven't found a tribe of people that I can just talk to about that, like on in the public. Yeah, like I'm desiring that. That's what I manifest, more friends like you to where we can share stuff like that. But I'm interested in how other people experience their spiritual awakening. Cause mine be super blissful sometimes. There were times where I experienced some fearful ones as well, like, oh shit, and I'm just interested to hear how other people's experiences are when it comes to those spiritual awakenings. What's up, y'all? I appreciate y'all joining the live. If you just chopped in or tapped in, we've been talking about how life can be confusing sometimes and we don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we just don't know what to do in our life, right? And what God really says is when you don't know, be still and simplify your life. Be still and do nothing, right? If you feel like you got too much going on or you so confused, you got all of this going on, you don't know what to do, then do nothing, right? Take a step back and focus on self. Take a break from that job, take a break from that relationship, take a break from everything and focus on self. Get back to the basics. Focus on yourself, you and God. When life gets confusing, simplify your life by getting back to the basics. And that's facts. I truly, truly believe that. Where you got me, but it happens when it's time for shifting. Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm learning. I'm still a baby when it comes to this spiritual world. I just literally been 2 years, not even a full 2 years yet, since I had my first real spiritual awakening. So I'm still learning, man. I think we're gonna forever be learning, but any insights that you have, I'm open to all perspectives on all of this. It's only confusing to us because we are trying to figure things out with minimum information and thought patterns. Yeah. Wow, my God, that is so real. Real talk. We're trying to figure, man, that's so real. We're trying to figure things out with the things that we already know. So it's like the things that we already know created the problem. So you can't rely on the things that you already know to find a solution. You know what I'm saying? You have to open your mind up to other people's perspectives. You have to open your mind up to, newer things, right? To create new thought patterns, to see new things. So then you can make decisions. You can't make decisions based on the problems that you created with the things that you already know, if that makes sense. Let me see if I can say that another way. It's hard to fix problems with the mindset that you had to create them. It's hard to. I'm gonna figure out a good way to say that. Y'all help me figure out how to say that. Figure out how to say that. But that's facts, though. I'm glad you said that. Damn, I saw some other comments. I think she probably gonna redo it. I've learned that when I expect resistance regarding what I'm supposed to do, I'm in the right place. Okay, okay. I want you to elaborate a little bit more on that. I've learned that when I expect resistance regarding what I'm supposed to do, I'm in the right place. Okay. I want you to elaborate on it. I think I get where you're coming from on that, though. I think I get what you're coming from on that one. Yo, so yeah, we have to open our mind up, right? If we got problems in our life, we're trying to fix it with the limited mindset that we already have. So we have to open our mind up to new perspectives. We have to open our mind to new way of doing things, right? We have to open our mind, not saying that you have to do those things, but if you open your mind and at least listen to it, hear it, see about it, you might could take bits and pieces out of those, other perspectives and put it with the perspective and come up with a better way for you to do it, right? Somebody else's way worked for them, right? But you can take how they did it to, integrate it with how you would have done it and come up with another way based on, you know what I'm saying, what you came up with, right? I think that was so powerful that you said let me go read that again. That was dope. It's confusing to us because we're trying to figure out things with minimum information and thought patterns, right? We only see the world through our perspective, through the information that we know, right? We see the world that way. You know what I'm saying? So you can't base everything off what you know and what you see, right? Because there are, what is it, 8 billion other perspectives that see shit, different than the way you see it, right? So if it's a problem that you don't know about, and and this is not a problem for somebody else, right? Then you can kind of lean on their perspective a little bit to see, how they did it, integrated with how you would do it, and come up with your own way of doing it to make it better. You can't make decisions, and you can't solve problems with your limited mindset all the time. What's up, Mickey? What's up, Jay Shelton? What's up, Tanya? I appreciate y'all joining the live. Okay, let's see what Ebony said. She said, I'm unemployed because my last job let me go, but I also feel like it was a blessing. It was challenging. I didn't want to be there. God quickly got me up out of there. I was sad for a week or so, but I got back to my routine in the gym, and that's where I'm aligned to even. Okay. Yeah. So when one thing is not going right in our way in one part of our life, we gotta lean on the things that we are good at, the things that are making us happy, right? And let that other thing work itself out because God got us. If He took you out of that situation, then He definitely got something better for you in the process. So while you wait on that, or I ain't even gonna say wait on that, while that's manifesting and becoming your new reality, go ahead and shift your focus to the things that you are aligned with, the things that are aligned and going great for you. That was good. When God tells me to do a thing, to pursue, I started. As a baby, when resistance came, I instantly thought I heard wrong or was on the wrong path. But now, when resistance comes, I expect it. It doesn't move me, but it actually lets me know, oh, yeah, I get exactly what you're saying. You expect the resistance because it's what you're supposed to do. Oh, yeah, that's real. That's real. That's real. Okay, I see you tapped into something. Okay, okay, okay. I like the way you kind of explain things. I like how your mindset is. That is super dope. That's super key. That's real key. That's real key. Doors closing, new doors are starting to open. I'm feeling good. Yeah, man. We gotta open our mind up to newer possibilities. Right. I spent some time in West Point a couple of weeks ago. Good little time. I love my city. I ain't gonna lie. I love my city. Right. I want the best for my city. But my city has some limited mindsets, right? And it's not really their fault because you only know what you know. That goes back to what we were talking about earlier, right? You're trying to, you think of your life based on your perspective and the way you see it. Because it wasn't until I started hanging around millionaires and billionaires to where I thought that was a possibility for me. Like, oh shit, like this person did it, and then you get to learn that background and realize, like, oh shit, they kind of like me, right? We got the similar things going on. We got a similar story. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm believing that is a possibility for me, right? If you ain't never seen it, or if you only see it on TV, you think it's make believe, right? A lot of people in my hometown, bro, they only to see, they don't leave out of Mississippi so much, so they don't think these things are a possibility for them. And if you don't think it's a possibility for you, you're not gonna actively believe that that it can happen for you, and you're never gonna manifest it. I hate that. So I be trying to open people's mindset up, like make them believe that this thing is a reality for them. Right? It's people out here that's living free every day. They don't have to go to work. Right? They work because they want to, they desire to. Living free, traveling the world. Right? We've been kind of bamboozled to think that we're supposed to trade our time for money when we're really supposed to let that money create us more time, right? We make money and let that money create ways to give us more time to go enjoy life, to go enjoy life, to go experience more. Why? So we can have a bigger mindset now, right? So we can go see more, so we can believe that it's more possible for us out there. Right? If you're stuck doing the same thing every day, going to work 9 to 5, come back home to your family, sticking at the house and never going nowhere, experiencing new things, then you're gonna get the exact same life because you're doing the same thing and you don't think it's nothing else more to life because you're doing and seeing the same thing. Because the shit that's on TV, you may or may not think is possible for you. I truly believe that. I truly believe that we're supposed to go experience as much as we can fucking take in life. Go see all of these cities. Go experience all this food. Just go do as much as you can. Go to all of these countries. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're going to work and doing the same thing every day, you're gonna keep seeing the same thing. So you're gonna keep believing your life is this pattern. Right? Y'all gotta understand the way that we have been lied and tricked and programmed in a way. Like, I'm detaching from all of that. Like, I've been on this journey. My spiritual journey has been to get freedom from all of that. The work rat race, right? The work rat race. Oh my God. I'm trying to detach from all of those things. I'm chasing true freedom, right? I'm getting my time back, right? I desire to have all of my time back and allow the money that I make to create more time for me to go experience more life. And that's what I'm chasing. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It's been so much shit that came my way to try to stop that, and it ain't work yet, and it ain't ever gonna work. I will manifest that in my life. I will manifest that in my life. You said that 9 to 5 drains me. Hell yeah, 9 to 5 drained the shit out of me. It drained me. I had to remove myself from the 9 to 5 life. I mean, you're literally going to work every single day doing the exact same thing. And if you were like, I was salary, so my paycheck stayed the same, bro. That shit was so monotonous and so unnatural for me. I felt confined. I felt limited. I felt like I was making myself small. You know what I mean? Every day I hated it. So shit, the first opportunity I got to chase entrepreneurship, right? I did that. I jumped all the way out there. And the road was a journey. And it's still a journey. I ain't even on cap to y'all. But guess what? I celebrate every day that I made that jump. I celebrate every day that I made that decision. Right? Shit. My second year in entrepreneurship, I probably made, no, I'm lying. My third year in entrepreneurship, I probably made 4 times the highest salary I ever made working a 9 to 5. I think I was making 50K something when I quit, right? In 2021, I made over 200 bands. I quadrupled my income my third year in entrepreneurship. So now I know that that's possible for me. I had a lot of setbacks. I'm opening up to y'all right now. I had since I made that, over 200 bands that year, I made some decisions in my life, with most what would consider failures, or mistakes. But I choose to look at them as lessons and stepping stones for this new me that I've been becoming, right? So I made some decisions that, now that I know, I'm okay. Let's say it like this. I haven't made that 200 again, right? But now that I know that's possible for me, right? Anything less than don't exist to me. You know what I'm saying? Anything less than don't exist to me. A 9 to 5 don't sit well with me because I know what I'm capable of. This is not something that I seen from somebody else. This is not something I seen on TV. This is something that I actually did myself. I actually made $25,000 in one day. I actually did that. So now that I know this is possible for me, right? Shit, let me keep working towards this. Y'all don't understand. I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what happened with me. I learned about passive income. Bad. I think my phone going dead. I read Rich Dad Poor Dad. Learned about how how we trading our time for money. I started working on my passive income. And when I started seeing money that I didn't have to do anything for come hit my bank account, oh, I was all in on that, y'all. Right? I was all the fuck in on it. I'm talking about, bruh, I got so many passive income sources right now. It's crazy. But I dove so deep into it, I let my foundation slip. Right? So now I had to kind of reset and start over from scratch in a way. And that's the journey that I'm on now. That's the journey that I'm on now is um overcoming, that lesson that I had to learn, right, by doing too much. I had to simplify my life, create a foundation, get that foundation popping, right, and then build from there. Instead of adding on more, simplify and secure what it is that you already do, right? And then the new things or the better things or whatever else it is that you want, then you can put time there. But you got to secure that foundation first. That was a tough lesson to learn, but I had to learn it. I'm glad I learned it, right? I'm glad I learned it. Let's see. I made a post on my page about this. I need help shifting into entrepreneurship. Okay, I definitely can share advice on, getting into entrepreneurship. Actually, that's gonna be part of my podcast series is getting other entrepreneurs on and share their journey. So I'm super excited to start working on that. Um, so definitely will kind of help people that want to chase entrepreneurship. I'm in year three. Entrepreneurship is not for the weak. Oh my God. If you weak and you can't stand change and you know don't know how to self motivate yourself and you don't have discipline, entrepreneurship is not for you, right? Entrepreneurship is not for you if you don't have discipline. So that's why I bagged off on bashing 9 to 5 so much, y'all. Right? Even though I wouldn't do it, I still can't talk down about it because some people don't have self discipline or even desire to be in entrepreneurship. So 9 to 5s are great for those, and it's not bad, right? People have a guaranteed check every week, every 2 weeks, or however it works, and that's probably good for them. So I gotta stop, bashing it so much just because it's not okay for me and not something that I would do. Um, I want to learn because I know working a 9 to 5 isn't for me. I can't find anything I like. I think you should do your gym thing, man. You should do gymming, and the way you talk on Instagram and Facebook, you probably should tap into YouTube and sharing your thoughts. You know, giving your gifts of giving your gift of gab to the world. You, it sounds like you're highly inspired and motivated. So that's probably what I would tap into if you're trying to, if you're looking for advice on, something that you can start at. Tap into your passion because you do every single day, no excuses. Yup. Tap into your passion. Seems like you're passionate about everything that you're saying, so tap into it. You got podcasting, YouTube. Um, you can even make money off Facebook just from getting engagement. So, just open your mind up to newer possibilities and do something that you don't mind doing for free. Yo, that was good talk, y'all. I'm about to have to hop off in a second though. But I definitely appreciate the support. If you catch this live a little later on, I'll still come back and check these comments, right? And share this to your feed for me while you edit. I'll keep it up for about 30 days, and maybe we share some things on here that could help somebody in their life, y'all. I appreciate y'all joining. I appreciate y'all tapping in. I'm gonna try to make this a daily habit to come on here, y'all. So y'all just, click on the little notifications for my Facebook so you'll get alerted every time that I go live. And even if y'all want to come in and hop in on the show, actually be live with me, just let me know. I'm down to talk about shit like this. Everything that everybody going to. There was good talk today. I appreciate all the discussion, all the participation. With much love and light to everybody' life that come across this video. This is confirmation that your life is about to change right now for the absolute best. The universe stamps that, and God loves you. I'll see y'all later. Peace.